5 once more into the breach, dear friends. Now, yeah, let's have a look and see what teams are going on. Whoa, they have filled up quite nicely today.
Little bit one-sided, perhaps. But, I don't know, Blue have proved themselves to be the better players for the most part, so...
Yeah. I can get behind that, yeah. I mean, the amount of times we've seen like, sheer numbers not actually work. You can't just rush and front this shit up and just have more guys and hope to win.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good rule of thumb, but it is by no means a definite rule.
Now, they got point A. I mean, it's pretty quick. Yeah, there it goes. And, yeah, blue team are just on that. I mean, the sniper's up there going shooty shoot, but it's not going to do anything.
I always find, actually, particularly from these battlements, it's really, really hard to actually shoot down and get your target.
Yeah, because they can go overhead a bit, and you just kind of aim, miss a bit. And also, headshots are a lot harder from the top down. Now, okay, so far, Red have got 4 minutes on the clock. This is looking a little tricky. They've got given Blue a massive margin of error. Fast Scar in there. Oh, no, not enough. They're basically doing Reds on that point. Unsupported. One thing I'm seeing a lot now, one thing I'm seeing a lot of is the half Zatoichi, which is easily the best weapon in this particular game.
Yeah, half Zatoichi, or I'd say possibly the Persian Persuader, just because of the fact that you can build up your demo charge so much faster. But yeah, Zatoichi, especially when so many other people are using it as well, you basically just have to, you know, basically just develop your skill on getting that first hit in and knowing exactly where you have to be to actually get the kick.
Yeah, it's pretty much remember to use crits. Oh, it's looking good. Man, that was a melee and a half on that point. And the spy didn't disguise in time. Good win there from Blue. Just kept at it. Round 6. Let's see what's, okay, teams are balanced out a bit more. We are seeing a few more spectators here and there. My money's still on Red this time. You know, former Blue team.
Yeah, I'd be inclined to agree with you. I think they've just... I mean, yeah, they've proved themselves perfectly pretty much every single game, and they just have that slight advantage of slightly better class choices, at least in my opinion.
I mean, if you want to improve game performance, which is... This is a bad idea, should never be attempted, but it will work, which is to be actually medieval and scream down the microphone at your enemies for the entire game, distracting them for the time being. Some will call it unsportsmanlike behaviour, some will call it realism. You decide. Now, for the time being, actually, Blue just capped really quick, actually, comparatively.
Yeah, and actually, Red's courtyard seems to be quite devoid of red people.
Oh, it's not looking good. Oh, that was a lovely charge in there from Bravo 1. It's getting dirt. Thing is, where is Blue team? I mean, they should be in there for that, but they just didn't get in high enough numbers.
Yeah, that was another time there again. Like I think we've seen that like 2 or 3 times now, where they've had a really, really good window of opportunity to jump in and at the very least stake their claim on that point, and they just haven't bothered.
Now, one thing I'm seeing here and there is the Ubersaw, which why are you using the Ubersaw? It is easily one of the worst medic weapons in this game. You're trying to build your Uber meter for what? Again, Amputate is one of the best ones. The standard one will work. Where the other ones are?
I mean, well, there's the Vitasaur, and that along with the Ubersaw, neither of those provide any realistically good benefit at all in this game mode whatsoever.
Hippocratic Oath's marginally useful if you see how beat up the enemy is and bash them.
Actually, yeah, that is quite a good use, especially if people are actually using voice comms and stuff.
Oh, I'm seeing a soldier with the whip. That's amazing. I love that because it's just like any hit is guaranteed to be good. But man, look at Red. They're just holding it nicely, but Blue are just coming in all the time. Seriously, Hay is still there. He is still just trying to take out the enemy. Good effort from him. He really tried. Okay, round the 7th. Actually, one thing I've not seen yet are the taunt kills, especially the soldiers detonate one, because that is hilarious at the right time. Also, Ullapul Caber, always fun.
Yeah, I was going to say Ullapul Caber. I love that when that happens, especially when you've got A and B capped. A demo man jumps over the battlements, just forces himself in, kaboom! Every single red person dead.
And it's happened. We have seen it as turned games. Okay, blue got B quite nicely. I mean, blue quite storming ramparts and red up there quite a lot. There's a lot of rampart action going up here. And I think blue is storming it. And we're seeing an engineer. He's using the mini sentry arm at plus 50 health. That's nice. Oh, jeez, look at that demo men on that point. Seriously, blue got their act together.
And now red have got their act together.
Yep. I do like it when a team starts learning. The thing is, though, actually, what's very important in this game, when you cap A and then cap B, usually by then the red team is down on numbers. It's the best time to get in there and get in there as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I see. It's something we sort of tend to see quite often on pretty much any game. People just don't take the chances when they, when there's clearly like half a team down. They don't decide to move up then. They sort of let the team rebuild everything and then attack and make it harder for themselves.
Red nearly capped that all by himself there. The other thing I'm seeing is a Scotsman Skull Cutter, which is an unusual choice. Normally, I never use that thing, partially it just makes you so slow. But in this game, really handy for that sheer firepower advantage.
Yeah, I think I'd lump it in that sort of a category of probably useless in most games, except for here.
Yeah, I know. To be fair, it is really used for other places. You can charge with it, but is there? No. I think it does need an unnerf. I think it needs a buff here or there or something, because it is just one of those weapons that just never sees the light of day.
Yeah, there are quite a few weapons like that actually. I mean, that was it proves that the short circuit needed a buff because now everybody uses it, and yeah, definitely need the axe to get a buff.
Yeah. Oh, the Dalakas bar is one of the worst weapons ever in the game. I mean, seriously, just get 50 health. That's it, really? Do I get a prize or anything?
Not even a free T-shirt.
I mean, it'd be nice if it did something. I don't know. But yeah, just 50 health, then you can keep eating and eating it, but it just doesn't give any much more point beyond that.
I have to say, Tong Denga has actually been quite persistent with the use of the gunslinger. I mean, I guess obviously the 50 health bonus is quite nice, and also one that not a lot of people seem to know that much about is, I believe, like after the third punch, if you land 3 punches consecutively, I believe it's like a guaranteed mini crit or something.
Oh, okay. Handy.
Something along the lines of that. And I remember there was a bug or something where you could hit your own team members twice and then just find a blue player to hit and instantly kill them.
Nice. Oh, okay, it's 1 minute 33. It's not looking good for blue, but they are capping. Okay, what happened there? Why did nobody see that spy? I don't know. Hey, he wasn't invisible either. He just didn't get any attention paid to him.
Nice work by Mavic there, just making sure that the one other medic that he had was staying healed. That was really nice work, actually. I think he probably would have died otherwise.
Tom Denga still using that fist. Fist away. That's one thing we've not seen. We haven't seen that many heavies. We've seen one heavy with a steak sandwich, but not many this game.
Yeah, it's quite a surprise, really, considering whenever we do this, it's kind of conducive to heavies being derpy, and the perfect map for it, and we've hardly seen any of it.
Nah, one that I love in this game, steak sandwich and the what is it? The eviction notice. That is a really derpy set, but you can panic people so quickly. Fastest guy's going to win the entire game now. It's not looking good. And taken down by Iced Chaos. Yeah, no, I think Blue are trying desperation measures here and it's just not working. They need to mob up as a group, but they're not really doing that.
Yeah, I'm going to say Red have got it.
Oh, there's one heavy. He is punching and died. Oh, Criminy, it's close. Can Gandhi win the game? Gandhi wins the game! Oh, that's amazing. Blue just sneaked the victory. Round the 8th. Why are the commentators? Oh, we do exist. Yeah, please feel free to mute us if you want to. You know, you don't have to listen to us. Anyway, doors open. What are the teams? Well, nicely balanced at least. And Blue are preponderance of snipers. Well, actually, both of them. Loads of snipers.
Yeah, actually, that's something different from Red. The past couple of games, they seem to have opted for maybe one sniper, sometimes two, but yeah, now they've gone for a lot more of a spread out approach in terms of choices. Keeping the medics, though, which is nice.
Yep. Well, Blue take B, but Red are holding A. If they can shift their entire attention towards A, that's a lovely bottleneck area. Maybe teams should be doing that more often, actually, of just trying to hold an area with stubborn troops.
Yeah, to be honest, it's kind of like one of the sort of flaws of people playing on this map. They don't actually bother with those two outside points. It all ends up getting focused in the courtyard of C, and I don't know, yeah, there's a lot of time to be bought on those outside points.
Yeah, I agree completely. I mean, point B is amazing. Those two little gaps are so bottlenecky. The Demo Man with a ham. The best kind of Demo Man. But then Virus says no. Bravo 1. There are a lot of Demo Men. They're getting in there. Now, the heavy using the fists there, interesting choice. He is one of the few heavies to actually have a ranged taunt kill. Occasionally quite handy if you stand at the back of the point and just basically fire off that taunt. You can probably kill most people on the point. It's a big fat invisible bullet.
Yeah, basically, on this map especially, it basically just requires the art of people not bothering to notice you, which, I don't know, is quite hard on this.
Well, in any case, Red successfully defend that point. Blue really barely got in. Now, this is remember, once you cap B, go straight in for C, all in one big go. Red are trying to not make sure that doesn't happen. They're actually putting some guys on the point, which is rare. And by some, I mean 2 versus 10. Or 6. Oh, and it's a KGB heavy who dies, unfortunately.
Probably not the best time there for Gandhi to make a taunt. I mean, I think that's probably the first Eureka effect kill I've ever seen on this map.
Eureka effect kill? Oh, right, yeah. I think you could taunt kill the Eureka effect. I'd be amazed if that was possible. My favourite wrench in the game. But look at Red, though. They're defending it nicely. They're bringing it back. Now, Blue need to get in there. And by getting in there, the one engineer starts to run and immediately get killed. That was like, yeah, I'm an engineer. Dies. It's a shame, but funny. And now Blue needs to move in. Move. Not the fastest of movements, and I think Little Matic Mamer there is practicing his taunt kill. Maybe not the best time for it. OMS 97. KGBing. Outfisted. Oh, you have to fist so hard in this game. They put a lot of force behind it. Careful placement is necessary. I mean, hell, you can injure somebody with that. Now, in any case, Blue are trying to get in there. It's just not happening. They're not moving good. We're seeing a lot more heavies, to be fair. They are really going for it.
Yeah, although that said, I haven't actually seen one person with the crits of the KGB. It just seems like they're wearing them and not actually doing anything with them.
Yeah, unfortunately, kills are required to make that work. And yeah, guys get on the point. That one heavy, the Russian there, nice work just holding that. There's 41 seconds. It's looking like a sad little point. Their men are charging in. I think this is Blue's last best attack. And there are quite a few guys on the point. I think Red can lose this game if not careful.
Yeah, Blue have definitely got the guys, but they don't seem to be moving up. They've sort of just opted for staying out the back, and there's nothing to do out there. Just move in.
Yeah, this is the bravery thing we're talking about. You need to get in there. You need to bash some skulls, hurt people, generally get mad.
It's looking good for Red now.
If you're not raging on this map, you're doing it wrong. And yeah, no, that was... Red had that pretty much. They had that the whole time. Good game from them.